Good day, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Todd Standing. I'm out here at the research site we have in Radium. We've been having incredible, tremendous success. If you've been keeping up with the videos, I'm just absolutely blown away by all the amazing things that have been going on this year. This is the third expedition, and one of the most amazing things that's happened on this expedition to date was we're here at the this is where the campsite is. Here's the campfire. Here's my colleagues. This is Dan, and we have Logan here. This is Logan. Logan, this is your, my God, third year.
Yep.
Man, you're like a glutton for punishment.
I am.
Right. So
Like the pain.
Logan's from Texas. Literally, this is his third year in a row out here. I have multiple expeditions that keep coming back, and we have tremendous success. And what's totally amazing, and what I'm learning this year more than anything else, is it seems, I always have said, when the student is ready, the master will appear. And out here, the Sasquatches are the masters of the wilderness, without a doubt. And they just keep giving people just precisely what they need. You've been seeing it with Ashley. I've been seeing it with all the other, I've had 6 other people besides these 3. So I'm up to 9 people out this year, 3 people per expedition. And they just keep getting the exact lessons that they go looking for. So we're going to talk about one of the most successful things that's happened this year entirely. And I'm going to let Logan start out. So Logan, you got, I think, a little bit inspired by Ashley and pushed by me to come out and spend the night alone.
Right.
Here at by the fire. So the fire's going, and you're sleeping approximately here. Is that correct?
Correct.
So what do you remember happening?
So I guess I can, let me paint the picture a little bit. So out here it's like pitch black in the dark, right?
Mhm.
It's a different environment, like it's forest. You can't see 10 feet past the campfire, right?
Right.
So it's a little intimidating to anyone, right? You get out here and you think you can do it, and you're like, I'm gonna go out in the woods and do it, and you're like, man, that's harder than I think it's gonna be.
It is.
Right?
It's way harder.
Yeah. But so
Well, there's bears and mountain lions and wolves and moose and everything out here, right?
yes.
I mean, we've seen all manner of animals out here. And there's no fences. The bears walk right through when they want. The mountain lions come. The wolves came right here on one of your expeditions, right through camp. So this is wild. This is real, full ecological wilderness up in northern Canada.
Right. So yeah, I just kind of felt like I needed to kind of just sleep by the fire alone. Most of the time we're in the RV, and
Mhm.
it just felt like I needed to be out here and just outside in the wilderness. I felt like that was gonna give me something, right?
Mhm.
Produce something. So it was probably, I don't know, I'd say 4 o'clock.
Mhm.
And Dan here had fallen asleep in actually one of these chairs,
Mhm.
and he had just gone inside in the hours of 4, and I'm laying like this after that, and I'm kind of stoking the fire still, so there's still some embers here, and I'm just laying like this, and I kind of crack my eyes open a little bit, and I can see, and I don't know, like it's like 5-ish, which I didn't know, but I could kind of see the light coming out. So in my head, I'm like, okay, nothing really happened. This is exactly what I thought. Okay, I see the light. Nothing's happened. I can kind of rest easier. I can see the sun, like a little less fear, right?
Mhm.
So I literally roll like this and put my arms down, and that's exactly what my thought is. Okay, I can go to sleep now. And as I just put my hands down, on my left, I hear footsteps. It's like I was laying like this, and when I rolled over here and thought that, it kind of, whatever was behind me,
Mhm.
I'm saying it's a Bigfoot,
Yeah.
kind of got startled because they were watching me from behind because my
Mhm.
back was to them, right?
Yeah.
And they kind of went back 2 feet, and I heard it scuff, right?
Mhm.
So I'm over here, and I'm just like I said, there's a little bit of light. I have this eye kind of halfway cocked open. I'm just like, oh my God, like thump, 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 thump. Do I? And I'm kind of at this angle, you see, right? So if I open this eye a little bit, I can almost see that way,
Mhm.
but not fully.
Mhm.
And I still have it closed, and I'm thinking in my head, okay, the only way I can really see what's going on over there is like to fully like move and shift this way
Yeah.
and look, right?
And you're hearing bipedal
Right.
footsteps. You're not thinking bear. You're not thinking mountain lion. There's no elk over here.
No, I went through the process in my head. I could hear you guys all in the RV snoring
Correct.
because you guys snore.
Right there.
and
Windows
I
all open.
and I'm going in my head. I'm like, okay, that's probably not a bear because if it was a black bear, it'd probably already be on top of me.
That's correct. And a black bear, that's not black bear behavior whatsoever.
Right, and I've never seen a squirrel roll through here at
No.
all, and ever.
But
Ever.
you're talking steps, like dragon feet steps that are obviously
Right.
sound. Because you could walk quietly around here. I could walk around here quietly. You'd never hear me. So something is leaving obvious stepping sounds so you can hear it.
Right, and it was very particular, right? It was very soft,
Mm-hmm.
like, but I could hear it because it was so close. I'd say at the most it was 6 feet from my ear.
Wow.
So
Even a little closer. Then.
right, it was close. It was definitely about there,
Oh
right?
my God.
So I'm like this cocked, my eyes cocked, and I'm like, okay, do I act like I'm asleep? Like I'm really, just a million things are going through your head at this point, right?
Right.
So I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna give it a second. I'm just gonna make sure that's what I heard, right? And I'm not gonna open my eye because whatever it is, I don't want it to leave.
Mm-hmm.
I want it to like, just observe, and if it wants to interact, it'll interact, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just laying here, and I'm going through some thoughts in my head of mostly, there's a lot of fear there, right?
Sure.
So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna give it a little bit, and then I hear some more steps.
Towards you?
Yes, towards me.
Yeah.
Like literally, it's about that close, and I'm like, okay, heart's beating again, like I'm trying to slow my breath and my heart rate, right? And I'm like, okay, so if I look to my left, am I going to like see something that's going to be like intense?
Mm-hmm.
Like, are they going to
Make eye contact.
basically make eye contact?
Yeah.
Or are they going to kick me in the face? Like, hey, you're not supposed to be knowing that I'm here.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it could be anything, right? If you're not here, you can't understand it, right?
Right.
It's a big fear kind of thing, right? So I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna give it just another minute, and I'm gonna roll to my right and act like I'm kind of, waking up a bit,
Mm-hmm.
and look this way. And then my idea was to just do that and sit up a little bit and then turn, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I hear some more steps, and it's kind of going away a little bit, right?
Mm-hmm. Backward steps.
Right, backward steps
As you're moving around.
And so I'm like, okay, it's definitely still there. All right. So I know this is weird, but you kind of have to get the courage up to look.
Sure.
So I finally did. I'd say this is going on for about 5 to 10 minutes.
Yeah.
It's hard to guess because I'm in like halfway awake mode because
Mm-hmm.
I've been kind of awake and up all night, and then
Mm-hmm.
halfway, and I can see that it's getting a little brighter out. I'm like, okay, and I just go like this, and I'm like, and I look over, it's gone. Like, but I could hear the steps. It was coming towards me. I could definitely. It's almost like I could almost hear it breathing, right? But I couldn't. I can't say that I did, but I felt like it was definitely someone stepping towards me. I felt like it wasn't like super aggressive. I felt like it was more. And again, this is just my opinion, like feminine energy more than male energy.
Right.
But I mean, it was intense. It was awesome. Like I can tell when people are stepping by my head, right?
Sure, it's not rocket science.
It's
stepping
super
sounds.
obvious.
Yeah.
It's super obvious, and I just got up and I was like, oh my God. And I just started, I was like, it rained last night, so maybe there's some tracks over here. Like maybe like it left some indent, something, but this,
No.
this is not the right.
We walk all over this. This is hard ground. I mean, you'd have to really, a Sasquatch could leave a footprint here by smashing her foot in the ground, but that's something that would be really loud and obvious. So we trample all over this like crazy. And I'm hearing, like, I've been working with Logan for a long time. Logan is kind of annoyingly honest sometimes. Like, remember we found the structure yesterday?
Yep.
He's like, well, that tree could have gotten in there naturally. I'm like, really? Like, it's 1 in a freaking million. We're all there going, there's no way this tree got jammed in there naturally. But Logan's a stickler for it. How honest has Logan been? Like, you've been here with him for all this time, days and nights, working with this guy. What do you think of what Logan had to say about his incident?
Yeah, he's refreshingly honest, I know a lot of people who are, tell little fibs and whatnot, and who are kind of dishonest, and even just kind of, kiss ass a little bit. But no, Logan is Logan's just an honest guy.
Yeah. And are you even surprised after all the Sasquatch interactions, all the tracks we've seen? I mean, I'm not even surprised that this happened that close, that time of day. This is a wild, amazing place. Your first day here, or 36 hours, we were listening to a Sasquatch 50 feet away from us, right?
Yep.
So
Yep.
we've just had incredible, tremendous success. The stuff that's been going on here is absolutely mind blowing. The discovery of Sasquatch is absolutely transpiring. I'm very excited about it. Congratulations, Logan.
Yeah.
This the man worked hard for that. And you know what I had to say earlier to start this video. People are getting just what they need. Now Logan has come face to face with the ability to look and see a Sasquatch, and it was hard. Coming out here and being face to face with it is a whole different reality. Like we saw with Ashley at times, the Sasquatch were interacting with her. She felt like she wasn't ready for a sighting at that point, which is very reasonable. Something I've absolutely 100% been through. You come out here, you come face to face with the reality of it. You go home, you think about it, you grow, you go next level. And Logan, doesn't it feel like this is exactly what you needed?
Yeah, it feels good. Like I felt like something was gonna happen, like intuitively, and then I mean, at the very last second, I was like, you know what, I'm good. Nothing happened. Then boom, something does. So it's kind of like,
Yeah.
it feels good.
And you go home, you think about it. I bet you next year, when that incident comes to transpire, you will look. You will have the training, the know-how. This is step by step, guys. You don't go out into the gym and you don't go from 15 pounds to 50 pounds. It doesn't work that way. This is linear. This is the reality of how this works. It happened with Jane Goodall. It happened with the great, amazing, incredible Diane Fossey. Like, these incredible people took it step by step, and that's the journey. And that's what he's doing. This isn't some video game. This isn't, I know there's so many armchair quarterbacks out there. I'd have looked, I'd have turned around and jumped. No, you wouldn't have. You wouldn't have. If you would have, it would have been a stupid thing to do, and you'd have damaged the relationship, because also that's what the Sasquatch needed with him. She'll remember him. These are highly intelligent beings. She's going to be thinking about what happened, how he handled a situation like a champ. He was calm. She was calm. The relationship builds slowly and intellectually and intelligently and conservatively. These are very, very, I mean, the discovery hasn't happened in part because these beings are very incredibly elusive, right? Best trackers in the world have been out here and been unable to succeed, and this guy attracted them. And not only by what he did that night, but leading up to that, the years that have come, they've been watching you, man. They've been paying attention. They know who you are,
Right.
right? I mean, he's at 21 days out here now. That's how much time he spent out here in the bush, backcountry, kicking ass, doing amazing work. I'm so happy that you got that success.
Yeah, me
That's
too.
that's what we're out here for. Is for people like this to grow, take that next step, rise up, grow spiritually, physically, mentally, emotionally, all those things. And you go home, you feel like $1,000,000. It's like the most amazing vacation, right?
I mean, I feel accomplished.
Yeah.
We had a lot of interaction out here this time, so I feel like it was a great experience, and yeah.
Yeah, absolutely loved it. Everybody out here is just having an incredible time, going home, just stoked, lit up, next level. And this is only Expedition 3, guys. I got 7 more to go this year. So much more to come. Very exciting. You'll be watching, won't you?
For sure.
Take care. Bye for now.